Things just got wild in Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's courtroom war.
I defend Justin Baldoni in this lawsuit with Blake Lively because I think she's horrible and she's made up this whole thing.
Lively is making a bold move to shut down Baldoni's defamation lawsuit by using California's MeToo law. But is it a smart legal strategy or just an attempt to flip the script? With new bombshell evidence and legal heavyweights weighing in, this case is heating up fast. So what's really going on? Let's break it all down.
Blake Lively files a motion to dismiss Justin Baldoni's lawsuit.
Dismiss. And he says that she is abusing the legal system.
And allegations in Baldoni's complaint that would overcome that, and therefore this should be dismissed.
Lively's legal team has officially filed a motion to dismiss Baldoni's defamation lawsuit, arguing that he's trying to silence her for speaking out. She's leaning on Civil Code 47.1, a law designed to protect those who expose harassment from retaliatory lawsuits. If the court buys her argument, the case gets tossed. But here's the problem. Baldoni's lawsuit isn't just some bitter revenge plot. It's backed by text messages, interviews, and a paper trail that suggests he acted in good faith when challenging her claims. That's where things get messy.
Blake Lively files a motion to dismiss Justin Baldoni's lawsuit. Shocker. But what's interesting is that she is using the California law, but she did file in New York.
Honestly, was making an SH complaint, or did she herself have, either she knew that her complaints were not true, or she had serious doubts as to the truthfulness of those statements.
I'm still not fully convinced that Blake developed feelings for Justin. I think she got...
This case isn't just about whether Baldoni can sue, it's about whether Lively's allegations meet the legal definition of harassment. Under California law, harassment has to be either severe, a single extreme act like physical assault, or pervasive, a repeated pattern of misconduct.
But because they felt like it was like too charged and heavy, and things are still good with Ryle at that point, so you don't want to feel that charge. And I was like, the moment Atlas enters, things are charged and heavy.
Lively's accusations, they include comments about her appearance and intense eye contact while breastfeeding. Awkward? Absolutely. Illegal harassment? That's up for debate.
Your scenes like we saw you.
That shouldn't be happening, by the way. I just want to be clear that...
Top employment attorney Ron Zambrano, who's currently involved in major cases like the Lizzo dancer lawsuit and the Soulja Boy case, isn't buying Lively's legal strategy. He says laws like 47.1 exist to protect real victims from intimidation, not as a legal shield against legitimate claims. And since Baldoni has receipts, text messages, and statements that contradict Lively's version of events, it's not looking good for her. Here's another wrinkle. Details of Lively's complaint somehow ended up in the New York Times, a move that's raising eyebrows. Normally, these filings are confidential, so how did they get out? Critics argue this looks like a PR strategy rather than a proper legal battle. If the court believes she deliberately leaked the details to control the narrative, it could come back to haunt her. Lively's motion claims Baldoni's lawsuit has caused her massive damages. But let's take a step back. She's been all over the red carpet for movie premieres. She's working on a brand new documentary. She got a warm welcome at SNL's 50th anniversary event. Does this sound like someone whose career is crumbling? This contradiction weakens her case, making it look more like a calculated move than genuine harm. Many believe Lively's motion is more about shifting the public perception than actually winning in court. She wants to be seen as the victim, but with Baldoni presenting hard evidence, the narrative isn't so simple. If anything, this move could backfire, making her seem like she's trying to manipulate the system instead of fighting for justice. The judge isn't here to decide guilt, just whether the case has enough merit to proceed. And since Baldoni has provided evidence-backed claims, it's unlikely this lawsuit gets thrown out. If anything, the motion to dismiss could actually work against Lively, making it seem like she's dodging accountability instead of facing the facts. Some speculate that Lively might try to move the case to California, where defamation lawsuits are harder to win. But there's a problem. The contracts involved in this case are tied to New York, making a court switch a long shot. Plus, both states have judges experienced in defamation law, so changing venues might not help her at all. One of the most damaging aspects of this case? Text messages. Baldoni's team claims Lively originally submitted edited versions of their conversations, cutting out key details. If the judge believes she tampered with evidence, that's a game changer. Courts do not take kindly to manipulated evidence, and if she's caught red-handed, it could destroy her credibility. Blake Lively's move to dismiss Justin Baldoni's defamation lawsuit is a risky one. The law she's using was designed to protect actual victims, not serve as a get-out-of-jail-free card for shaky accusations. With Baldoni providing receipts, Lively's narrative is looking increasingly fragile. This court battle is far from over, but one thing is clear. She might have just made a major mistake. What do you think? Is Lively fighting for justice, or is this just another Hollywood power move? Let us know in the comments.